Good afternoon, my friends. Well, it's Sunday, and as always, I met up with Bo, and Maurice is still here. So we were in Frederikssund and have brunch at the usual spot, at the cafe, and now we are at Selsø Slot, a castle that Bo he had found here in this area. I never heard about it before, and it is way out in the countryside. So I'm kind of excited to see what this is all about, and then of course I'll bring you guys along. It's really a beautiful area here. Down there is a lake, and we're walking through the forest to get to the castle. And as I say, it is really countryside, so it's just the path is grass. It looks like they're gonna put some wood chipping on it, but wood chips. But for now, it's just grass. Really nice, and with the trees just newly trimmed, and the birds. Oh yeah, very, very peaceful, that's true. We're at the entrance to the castle. And I say, I have no idea about anything about this castle. Something Bo he found online, I guess.
Always online.
Yeah, I know. Wow. While we walk in here, I'll just get you guys up to speed, because the lady at the tickets office just told us that this castle is really seriously a time capsule, because it was left empty in 1829, because the last person, a lady who lived here, she died, and the people who knew her just closed the door. Well, they sold her stuff, closed the door and locked it up, and left it like that. So it's been just standing there from 1829 until 1970, where someone found the castle. Yeah, that sounds kind of funny, found the castle, but they did. And then they restored it very carefully, so they didn't change anything. They just stopped it from degrading, stopped it from falling apart. So it's very, very carefully restored. So everything is the way it was in 1829. And that is really, really unique. Everything is the way it was. Then she told me they just, some few years ago, put a new roof. And this kind of roofing, they don't use that anymore, because these tiles are way too heavy. And obviously we got Bo, he was a roofer. So this is his area.
Yeah. It's as you can see, they are making this. Normally they were doing this for every second of this. So, but because this is too heavy, you have to do it.
They have to put a beam on every
stone.
Yeah.
Because either it was fall through.
But also
two stones can't hold the weight.
No.
Of this.
They're also quite.
They're quite beefy.
Yeah, they're more sturdy as the regular ones.
Yeah, and they have to
attach the tiles.
Attach them from every second.
Yeah,
course.
and also the wooden construction. I've never seen a roof construction that beefy.
They have
It's gigantic.
Yeah.
You see, Bo, if you put your hand on the beam, they can see the size of that. It's just whoa.
Yeah, this big. Like in the old farmhouses, you sometimes see stuff like this.
5x5.
Yeah, and there's two of them. Normally you would just put like one of these, but here it's double up
Yeah, we had to do that.
because of the. That's and yeah. Also look at the floor. It's just. But yeah, it's been left since 1829. I find that absolutely amazing.
That is
All the people who have lived here.
yeah.
So-
owned it.
Although, yeah. So originally the castle is from 1200. And then the names of, well, it was original a bishop who lived here.
From 1500 it was crown Christian III.
Well, yeah, from 1500 it was Christian III, a king of Denmark who lived here, and then
And there's Ulfeldt and
Jakob Ulfeldt,
you have
Corfus Ulfeldt, we know for sure, well, Danes will know this one here, but obviously also Christian III.
Yeah.
The other names doesn't really ring a bell with me. Oh well, Rosenkrantz, kind of. No. There's not a lot of furniture, obviously, because all her furniture were basically sold when she died, and then. But they have just. They maintained the castle in the state that it was when it was found again.
This is from 1810.
Yeah, so that was actually almost brand new when she, when the castle was left. And there's some kind of mannequin with some jacket on. What to treat it with.
It's a real one. There are probably no screws in that one.
I doubt that.
All wood packed together.
Yeah.
They're quite small.
The paintings on these walls are from 1570, I believe it said. Yeah, from 1570. Not much left, but well, still there. The decorations up near the ceiling, you see up here, is made in the old-fashioned way with straw underneath the gypsum. It's really old-fashioned way, and also I see the roof have been made with straw and gypsum. It's all come down. But yeah, you see the way it's built. It's with wood construction and then brick. And actually the lady at the office also told us that the bricks they used to build this castle was used in a monastery in Roskilde. And then that monastery was torn down and they loaded all the bricks in boats and sailed them here. It's the Roskilde Fjord just down here. So they were sailed up here and then they used all the bricks from the old monastery to build this place. So that's really unique. I like the fact that it's not restored to glory, that it's just looked after. And they make sure that it doesn't fall apart, but it's respectably restored. Just there are some things. I guess these things they found in the building, so they still keep them here. There's a special atmosphere in this building. It's just like when you walk around here, because it's kept in this way, you just kind of feel, I don't know, it's just like, well, it's again one of these things where you feel you have to be very respectful and, you know, It's really beautiful old furniture. Oh, have a look out the window on the yellow fields. And I guess there have been a fireplace here in this corner, because you see the rock slab on the floor. So there must have been a fireplace in this corner, but it's not there anymore. Well, this room we're inside now was actually restored by the original owner back in 1925. So when she died and the castle was left, this room has been, well, basically brand new. So that's, I guess, is why there's so much, the wallpapers and the ceiling and everything still here. There's even an old piano. Oh, I guess this is a bedroom. Look at the beautiful bed. And here the dress of the lady in the house. And here is a model of how it looked in the different. Oh, in the early Middle Age, it was, you see the house right there, and then there was like a castle wall around the yard. Then later on came to look like this. That was in 1570, it looked like this. They still had the castle wall all the way around, but not quite as well. Here the towers had just the flat top, so it was like a real castle. But then here they put the roof kind of, and the tower in the main entrance tower. And then in 1736 they made it to look like this. Still you have the main building here and the wall around, but now the wall is not very tall anymore, and those towers in the corners are gone, and so is the tower in front of the building. I guess at that time they didn't really have to be like a fortress, but more like a home. And this is how it looks nowadays. So that's really unique. And look at this wonderful piece of furniture. Let's go closer so you can see the carvings. See, it's all hand carved. That is brilliant work. Oh.
Have you seen the dead bird on the skirt?
I did not see a dead bird, no.
The
Oh, yeah.
And you can go up there and you can see it.
That's actually true.
Yeah.
If you look in the mirror, and from over here you can actually, there is a dead bird on the back of the dress. Oh, that's sad. Oi.
And even fancy ladies. If you go to
Yeah, that's
still a
true.
bucket. It's
Well,
a pretty bucket. It's still a
It,
bucket.
it's a very pretty, teapot. But even a fancy lady like this needed to go that night. Yeah, that's true. Well, we were walking down the stair and we saw this display on the wall of, well, basically weapons. And there's even I don't remember what these are called in English, but the one they would hold on when they were riding, and they would, yeah, this one Bo just pointed out. That's really unique. From the Middle Ages, I guess. And then over here is a shield, or what do you call it, armor and sword and all kinds of stuff. Wow, that's impressive. We got to the dining room, and there's even, the table is set for 4 people. I think there should be just enough room for 4 people. Just, you know, the table is bigger than my home. Yeah, but it's beautiful. It really is. And the ceiling was restored in 1972. The ceiling is really beautiful. Have a look at this.
And the carpet from 1805, it's still the original on the wall.
Really beautiful. Look at that chandelier. That is a beautiful chandelier, and with candles. Decoration.
From 1803 to 1825.
See the decoration over the door. And the
effective doors are made in 1870 and 19 in Paris.
beautiful fireplace. That is a beautiful sofa.
Yeah.
And basically, the only thing that makes it look old is the fabric, because the woodwork is just mint condition.
It's the blue room.
Hmm?
It's the blue room.
The blue room. Yeah.
It's from 1805 to 1829.
Decorations over the wall.
The wallpaper was produced in 1826 in France.
So that was basically also brand new when the
Yeah.
castle was left.
Yeah. The ceiling was restored in
1973.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And again, a beautiful chandelier.
And the picture from the 1730s century.
Look at this room.
With the influencer and drinking with the music sheet.
Look at the ceiling. Beautiful. And all the paintings on the walls and stuff is original.
Yeah.
It's all original, this. Made it to look like marble. It's just
The
stunning.
two mirrors are made in 1733 in Paris. And it is.
We will go to the basement now, and well, the basement was the kitchen. So let's go have a look down here. Mm-hmm. It looks like good. Smell good. Yeah. This is the kitchen. You know, it's from before they had a stove, so they cooked on the open fire. See if I can. Yeah.
You can see you have a
Oh yeah, it was Saturday.
you can move it like this and turn it around.
And actually, there's a weight. Yeah, there's a weight over here. So they could wind it up and then it would run around automatically. That is unique. So they could put some meat or something on this thing, and then it would turn by itself.
Yeah, whoa.
Oh yeah, there's a windbreak. There's actually a windbreak here. So they would run the same speed all the time, right? That's really unique. Oh yeah, complex.
Yeah. Damn, it's a good place.
Yeah, it is.
It's just
The draft from the chimney is right at the fire hand.
Yeah.
Immediately when you do that.
and I guess that's the
Og ballonner ud, tror jeg. Og forskellige ting.
yeah. Candle lit.
Ja, nu kan du rigtig se, du er nede altså, på den måde, det er bygget på, ligesom på de andre slotte, ikke?
Ja, ja.
Det er faktisk det samme.
And here all the pots and pans look like all made from copper. Ah, the workshop, wood workshop. There's a lot of different planers and tools.
Det er hvor det heddes.
Ja, det er til at lave, hvad hedder det, noter færd.
Ja,
Ja, nothøvl.
ja. Forskellige slags af dem.
Ja, ja. A lot of different tools and stuff. Let's see in here. I think that's. Oh, this is. It looks like this is the laundry room, but there's also some old wallpaper. Some sheets of old wallpaper here. So I guess they had people employed to do restoration work and stuff. But yeah, this is for sure for when you want to make the laundry instead of ironing. Then you fresh it. Some other items. parts of an old fireplace in this room. And this thing, I have no idea what that is.
It's for pumping water.
Oh yeah, maybe that is. It could be a fire, what do you call it, fire repressing system.
Yeah.
To pump water so you can put out the fire.
It's made in København.
Yeah. And there's some nice old shoes right here. And another fire bucket. And then there's a piece of toy. An old play trolley. And so you can go for a sleigh ride here. Some garden tools or farming tools.
Yeah.
And this could actually be when you want to sow.
Yeah. I think so. I'm not sure.
No, it doesn't look like it's got the opening, but it's for stirring something. That was an old fortress, castle, now museum, and the whole. That was really unique experience because it's so original. It's not, restored or anything. It's just the way it was when it was found in 1970s. I really enjoyed this. Well, as I say, I really did enjoy this. I hope you enjoyed the trip as well. It was really unique. So, you guys take care and remember, life is good. Bye bye.